Fam, what's good? What's good? This your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there. On y'all way in, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. How everybody feeling? Top of the week on this good Monday. Still a lot going on. Buddha, what up with you? Salute to everybody that's in the building already. Sindel, DJ, Tamara, the Truth Lady, Museum, So Restore Shoes, Sindel, Northern Michigan, Felicia, what's up with you? Tamara, Solo, what up with you? Hey, now it's been a lot of stuff coming out now. Now they've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, connect the dots with the fires and everything, y'all. So different stories coming out about these smart readers and about these plans for the smart city and the LA 2.0 and a lot of crazy stuff, y'all. Laura, what's up, Divine? Jerome, Callista, Dennis. Salute to everybody, man. Good seeing y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, though. We're gonna get into this content. Don Joe, what up? Let's get it.
I have, a matter of fact, I was at the 1993 Malibu fire, which would have been over 30 years ago. And we had the exact same situations occurring where the fire was burning from block to block to block.
That has scorched thousands of acres. A second blaze is burning east of Los Angeles in Banning. You're watching pictures from Malibu, where between 50 and 100 homes have been damaged or destroyed. Many homes were reduced to ashes within minutes as smoke
of them. Still, as you can see, another one. That road to the right-hand side, a Pacific Coast Highway between Malibu Canyon and to our right has been closed off just recently. No traffic is allowed that way, and I believe they might be closing off this portion of Malibu Canyon Road as well.
Now that is coming down through Malibu Canyon. Is that correct?
That is. The wind is picking.
So in 1993, they had some real bad fires back then too, and they trying to say it's like kind of like the same thing that's going on right now. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. Prayers up for Sindel husband, y'all. Rod. Send some love and light that way, y'all. You need it. For sure. Angela Dow, the boss lady in the building. Lazy Days. B. Harvey, what up?
Picking up, the ashes are just filling the air, and it's just unbelievable. It must be about 40 miles an hour winds out here.
Okay, Sharon, we'll be getting back to you in the next few minutes, and we're going to keep your picture in the lower right-hand corner. Let's go back to Jennifer York. Jennifer, what's your location
we're
now?
at the northern end of this fire now, showing you the northeast tip of this fire. Give you a better idea. It was a broader scope, Malibu Canyon Road and Topanga Canyon, to give you a smaller perspective. Tuna Canyon is just to the east of us, and that fire line is just to the west of where we're flying, but that is the eastern side.
What's your sense of the winds up there right now?
They seem to maybe have been picking up a little bit. We were getting thrown around as we were over some of the hot spots of Big Rock. Looks like they might have picked up a little bit here.
Here along the coast, we are literally on Pacific Coast Highway. I can see the surf to my right, and to the left you have all of these once magnificent homes on fire. That's what we have here.
People evacuating grabbed dogs, horses, and whatever belongings they could cram in their cars, and then proceeded to choke the Pacific Coast Highway as they made their getaway.
Right now, my wife is out of here. She's taking all the things that are valuable, our pictures and our family mementos, everything else. Insurance company will reimburse us if we happen to get burned out, but we're going to sit there, we like the area.
As they left, a false night fell over Malibu as smoke took over the sky, obscuring the sun. And still...
So it happened before. It's happening again. It's crazy. No coincidence, huh?
The fires raged. Firefighters here have been asked when they believe they'll have this blaze contained. At this point, they say they just don't know. Ann McDermott, CNN, Malibu.
Saw earlier 1 hour ago, it was still dark, and firefighters were just beginning their assault. Flames were advancing. Now all we see is gray skies and smoke filtering the air.
You know, it's true. 1 hour ago, we did see so much in terms of flames, and flames everywhere. That was during what the fire department called the wait-and-see period overnight, when the aerial tankers and choppers were not up. But boy, once sunrise came near, in fact, about a half an hour before sunrise, at 5 this morning.
Were incredible homes. Some of them have tennis courts overlooking the ocean. This is between Rambla Pacifica and Las Flores. The Las Flores fire came over and is taking out these homes. My colleague Mark Coogan just came down off the hill a few minutes ago. He said that the firemen had no water pressure and they were running for their lives up there. That's how bad it is. You can tell it is so where they are going.
Damn.
Perplexing to me that 33 years later we're reliving the same thing all over again, and nothing has been done to address the situation.
Today's youth is crazy angry, and they're learning.
Wow, that's crazy. Same thing happened. 33 years later, he said. Same thing. Maybe they don't want to prevent it from happening. Maybe this part of the plan. You feel me? Might be part of the plan. What's up, Action Jackson? D-Void, what up?
And America is scared to death of that shit. They gonna blow us up before they let us come into power. You can believe that shit. All that shit's gonna burn. All of it.
So you believe in some kind of Armageddon?
Yeah, most definitely. We in the last times and days right now. The Illuminati's in effect. See, the Illuminati ain't nothing but like, it's gonna be a second Great Depression out here in America. Except this time, corporate America's prepared themselves for it. Meaning they're when it hits, their money is gonna be safe. As far as the rest of us that don't own our own businesses and things of that nature, so we're gonna be killing each other in the streets, man. Mad Max and Beyond Terror Dome and all that, it's gonna be on, man. And they're gonna have to blow us up, which is what they're gonna do.
Damn. And he was saying that was back in like 90s, 5 or something. That was before like the banks, all the bailouts and all the stuff they had to do and everything. So he was a little bit ahead of the time. That was crazy. Let's keep it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Keep the algorithm jumping, y'all.
You guys could see everything is being blocked off. But what you guys could really see here is that we have the military, we got cops, we have FBI agents. What do you think is going on here? You tell me. They won't let us in our house. And man, this shit's getting fucking weird, let's be honest. There's some different shit out here in Cali.
It looked to me as I traveled when I was out with you in California, what it reminded me of more of a war scene where you had certain targets that were bombarded, where artillery was just blew them up. With no rhyme or reason. In other words, you'd have this fire going crazy and burning everything down and 3 houses being fine. Nothing's happening. Or neighborhoods that were still green. And next to a place that, for example, we're just looking at a Secret Service house that was out there. All the vehicles are melted. Yet the house next door still has green shrubbery on it. And, the house is fine. There's only, I think, 4 or 5 houses in that 200, it's in the Pasadena area. But my generic point is, it's almost like it's a battle scene.
But Mr. President, we saw that in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida with hurricanes.
Yeah.
This is also the nature of, to your point, this changing climate, these extreme weather conditions.
Man, what the fuck did he just say, y'all? Did y'all hear what he just said? Like, why would he even use that rhetoric and compare it to like that. Like, it's, you know what California reminds me of? It reminds me of a war and like a scene just got bombarded and blasted. Like, why would he even say that, man? What's wrong with that motherfucker, man? That might not have been, I don't know. Yeah, that might not have been the sleepy Joe. That might have been the other Joe. I don't know what's going on with that. That's crazy. Son of God, what up, though? Let's keep it going, though. I ain't even finna trip, dog.
That is laser. And on the screen you can see what they often use that for, I'm sure. Apparently this is coming from Daywalker 378. But we got more on this. Check this out. This is infrared from the satellites. Now wait for it. What is that?
This is one of the homes that survived the Pasadena wildfire, and the owner of this home also has one in the back. One of them burnt and one of them didn't. Check this shit out.
I talked to the owner of this house right here in Pasadena. I talked to the owner. The owner does not have a smart meter on this house, on the front part of his house.
Smart meter.
There's no smart meter. The back house is the part of the house that had the smart meter, and everything in the back of his house is burnt. No smart meter, smart meter.
So
Huh? Are they trying to like connect it to the smart meters? Could it be somehow, some way the DEW weapons that they're using might be reading off some type of, I don't know. And they read it through the smart readers and know which ones to burn down or something. I don't know. That's reaching. That's like going so far and everything. Super far. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
I go research this shit, and then I came across this video about a retired engineer refusing to let the state install a smart meter on his home. Check this out.
It's obvious Norbert Slowinski does not want Duquesne Light to install a so-called smart meter on his property. So you've essentially put a chain on your meter.
Yes.
The retired mechanical engineer says smart meters are dangerous.
The smart meter is not
Listen
safe
what
for
he
the following
say.
reasons. Again, it emits high-frequency radio waves, and you don't feel them, you don't know about them, but they penetrate your body, and they can cause health problems later on. My bedroom is right next door, and it will emit high-frequency waves, so I'm worried about my health and my children's health. They catch fire because there's very high voltage inside.
You heard what he said on that last part. I'ma drop a part 2 showing y'all who owns all of those smart meters in those areas that burn. Until then, let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Man, come on now. They better not. It better not get back linked to that. That'd be crazy. That's crazy though. Makes you think. Definitely makes you think.
So now you're telling me that there's an underground city below Los Angeles that's been there for God knows how long, called Subtropolis? I'm sorry, what? I've never heard of such a thing, but I just saw a video today and now my mind is blown because I've been obsessing over the fires and all the random information that I'm getting from people that live there, from the news, from TikTok. A lot of things in my mind don't add up to these fires. And I'm sure a lot of you agree with me. I've heard some theories, some a little way over here, but they also make sense some way.
Anybody else heard that? It's an underground city under LA called Megatropolis or something. Well, I forgot what he just said. Have anybody else heard that? I didn't hear it. I guess I'm gonna have to do some research and everything. That's crazy.
Over here, but those also make sense too. So there's an underground city, and the video, if you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, find the video now. It was called Subtropolis. But they keep it was giving Raiders of the Lost Ark vibe. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, you're gonna find some deep dark government secrets. Find the video.
Now, if you guys didn't know, Atlanta just
Subtropolis. Let me see something, man. Have I seen Subtropolis? Nah, I ain't never seen subtropics. We got to look at this. We got to put this on one of the next streams or something. I'm gonna have to look all the way into that. That's crazy.
Receive an abundant amount of snow, and in conjunction to them receiving an amount of snow, I got a couple of videos for you guys to show y'all what happened that night. Check this out. So first of all, look how bright this is. This is at 2 a.m. in the morning. This video was sent to me by my buddy. As you can see, they have no power. The power glitches come back on, and there's a huge explosion. Do y'all see that? Look at that. The power glitches back on, and somebody was like, no, take it out. Y'all see that? Here goes another angle of this. Y'all check this out. And y'all see where the area hit? The area that it hit was brighter than any other place in the sky. Y'all see how the sky just lit up? Now take a look at this at 2 a.m. Look at this. And y'all know what just happened to Atlanta. What? Why does it look like dawn at 2 a.m.? So I got a question, y'all. If those clouds wasn't there, right? If those clouds wasn't there, would it be sunlight? Would it be sunlight? Because what are those clouds masking?
I got a theory. Y'all. The plasma explosion in Atlanta. Okay, so the explosion happened and it caused their machine that they using down there, you know what I'm saying, they little weather modification machine. When the explosion happened, it caused the machine to reset and it messed up, and that's why all that snow came down and everything down there in Atlanta. I know I'm thinking too far. I know I'm thinking too crazy. I'm thinking like a conspiracy theorist. I know. My bad, man. My bad, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Cause look how bright this is, y'all. Huh? Y'all know we live in a simulation. So what if those clouds were gone? I believe 2025 we're gonna find out a lot more things, y'all, because it looks like there's layers to this. But what do you guys think of this, y'all? Please let me know down in the comments below. Atlanta, how y'all doing out there? Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. And the shift is here, y'all. We are in the midst of it. Let's get it. Peace in.
Man, it's crazy. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on out here, y'all. Voorhees, T. Taylor, what's up, T. Taylor? I see everybody in the building. Tayon, what up, fam? Monica. Salute to Monica in the building, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building, man. It's good to see all y'all. We gonna keep it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep the algorithm jumping. Shit crazy out here right now. Days and times we living in. It's just wow. That's all you can say is wow.
The wildfires in California. I tried telling everybody about this over a year ago. In an interview with Meet the Press with NBC News, this is what Gavin Newsome just said. First of all, he said very clearly, by the way, when it comes to rebuilding, that he has a team looking at reimagining LA 2.0. Also saying we're just starting to lay out. He said we're still fighting these fires, so we're already talking to city leaders. We're already talking to civic leaders. We're already talking to business leaders. And he said that we're talking to labor leaders. And do you know for what? Well, he said that the devastation from these fires require a rebuilding response, something that he's characterizing as a Marshall Plan for the region. But Newsome also suggested that the rebuilding efforts would be...
Listen to all these words. A Marshall Plan, rebuilding, everything. It sounds like something's coming into play for me.
Tied to the Olympics, which Los Angeles will be hosting in 2028. And if you haven't heard by now, which I've been trying to tell everybody for well over a year, like I've already mentioned, there's a certain little project that I really want everybody to look into. I've been begging people to look into this one specific project. Literally, right after Maui, I begged people to go look into Smart LA 2028. People called me crazy, and that's completely fine, because guess what? Here we are. And did anybody see the smile on that man's face? All of this information is available to the public, by the way. Let me just make that very clear. But are you listening yet, people?
I don't know if you guys were able to catch this on live television, but listen to Gavin Newsome, y'all. Excuse me, Gavin Newsome. I told y'all, he knew some. He knows things are going on. Listen.
First piece of advice to you is let's take care of our mental and physical health first before we embark upon what is going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
You hear that clap? And now, currently, allegedly, we're going to say, there is a heavy presence of military, police, and FBI all around Los Angeles. I don't know who or what they're looking for, right? And then, when have you ever seen LA skies this blue? When have you ever seen LA skies this blue? Look at this, y'all. There's not a cloud in sight.
As you guys can see, everything is being blocked off. But what you guys can really see here is that we have the military, we got cops, we have FBI agents.
Now, here's one of the craziest things that have been going on for the past couple of years. So it seems like people are experiencing different timelines. This lady over here lives only a few miles from the Palisades, right? And she says she's experiencing no fires, no smoke in her skies. In fact, her sky is clear blue. This is only a day ago, y'all.
Hey, I've been seeing some videos too of other people who've been like sharing their videos over there, and they saying like they haven't been seeing no smoke, like none of that. Like, I don't understand that, because if it's burning over there, they definitely should be at least smelling it or something. But I seen some of the videos online on TikTok and stuff, so I don't know, y'all. Like, shit weird.
Allegedly, this is what her skies look like, y'all. Look at this. She is experiencing none of what the television is showing, y'all. So can people be experiencing different realities, different timelines? We have been talking about a shift from 3D to 5D, and only those who are in high vibration in the 5D won't experiencing what's going on in the 3D Earth, which is basically the destruction of this matrix, you know, the simulation. But what do you guys think about this video, y'all? Let me know down in the comments below, and let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
There's some massive things happening right now in the spiritual realm. I know you see this up here. Have you been feeling like crap lately too? And this, we'll get to that in a minute. Because this right here is right now. Me, my wife, and every single person I know seems like we're all getting night sweats like every single night. This has literally been happening for a month, and I see this is happening to everybody else as well. It's basically you get in bed, you get ready to fall asleep, and then instantly, boom, just out of nowhere, sweating like crazy.
Hey,
That massive cold.
That's crazy, because I was experiencing that for a little bit. I was sweating, and it was cold outside. I was like, man, why the fuck I'm sweating like this at night? But I ain't been sweating lately, and I've been sleeping like a baby lately.
Chills. And no, it's not any sickness, it's none of that, it's not the C word, which is what Google will try to say. Like, all of us have that now, apparently. And as we speak right now, in the shot of the serpent tongue just comes out with this image. Look, I don't believe a lot of the bullcrap they say, but I do believe these images. Because when they come out with these images and we have this shooting frequency, this crazy boost, I feel it. I get really zoned out, really tired, really foggy headed, and massive night sweats. Now hear me, that's not the main culprit in these night sweats. I wish I could tell you what was doing this. But besides that, the main thing, we've had things like this popping up and happening all the time. And when that happens, it leads to these huge spikes. And in these huge spikes, we all feel like crap. So what's going on while these huge spikes are going on to make everybody feel awful? Think about it. Bye.
Really clear orb video we got here out of Colorado. This was last night at 7 p.m. Colorado. 4 orbs sitting up here floating. You can see that the two top are kind of circling each other.
That's
The bottom two are kind of stagnant. But definitely, I know it's early, but I wanted to share this with you guys. I'm still trying to get as much information.
I'm talking about the orbs. They just bold now. They just out here just posted up like, fuck it. We know everybody finna see us. We don't care no more. They don't care. We up there. We taking over up here. We don't know what's going on with these orbs.
Information as I can on everything, but these orbs are everywhere. Littleton, Colorado, 7 p.m. 2025. They are still above our houses. They're all over our airspace. They're in restricted airspace, and I honestly think that they're trying to convey a message. They're saying, hey, we're here, you can see us, what's your response? And our response has been from our governments to just completely ignore them and not tell us anything. So here's another one for you guys. I'm about to share one more. I had to adjust the contrast and the brightness, but you can see this like electricity, like these randomly blinking spots in the sky. And this is not the first time we've seen these. I've posted another video where there was 2 orbs, and all around it.
Man, I be seeing that shit too. That ain't nothing but like like I mean, I just figured it was like something in the sky, like a big, tall, you know, pole electric type thing from the mountain. Cause I be seeing that same little blinking stuff right here, but it's every night. So I just assumed it was part of a, some type of structure or something. But I know exactly what he's talking about.
There was like this, like you can see here, this electric like popping up everywhere. And I don't know exactly what it has to do with the phenomenon, but honestly, our skies are lighting up in ways that we've never seen before. The orbs are one thing, but this, like, what is this? This is just literally lights popping up in our sky. I want to say this is out of Hartsville, but I'll put all the information in the details. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because it's a little different. And you can see there's just like electricity, not even electricity, just these little orbs popping in and out.
My understanding is that one of the materials detected in the fog being seen around the world is graphene, and graphene is one of the primary materials used in the creation of holographic images. Feel free to check out the link in the comments section. This has led some to conclude that the graphene-saturated fog is preparation for Project Bluebeam, which will be used to project holograms of motherships over major cities in order to stage an alien invasion.
Now you say we recovered alien bodies from that incident, right?
4 from that particular crash, yes.
And what'd they do with them?
They autopsied them. Dr. Detlef Bronk was the chief surgeon, so to speak. He was the one that named them EBEs. It stands for extraterrestrial biological entities.
Yeah, he dropped the name though. He dropped the name. Like, see, we supposed to be getting in contact with Dr. whatever Bronk and trying to figure out what's going on. My man said you investigated a crash with
Now you say we recovered alien bodies from that incident, right?
4 from that particular crash, yes.
And what'd they do with them?
They autopsied them. Dr. Detlef Bronk was the chief surgeon, so to speak. He was the one that named them EBEs. It stands for extraterrestrial biological entities. We captured 3 live EBEs. They were numbered in their order of capture: EBE 1, EBE 2, and EBE 3.
Where did we capture? Where did this happen?
In different crashes. EBE 1 lived with an Air Force colonel between 1949 and 1952. The EBEs are kept in an electromagnetic facility called a YY-2. It was designed by a Dr. Eric Wang, who worked directly for Dr. Kissinger, who has been in this cover-up since the very beginning. The reason they had to create an electromagnetic facility is the fact that the EBEs are so advanced. They're at least 500 million years advanced from us, and probably more. They can move by thought.
Move by thought.
And they can also disappear. But
man, I don't think he capping, y'all. ATX said I'm calling BS. Man, I don't think he capping the way he just like described it and had those like details and everything. And he dropped names, doctors' names. Like, yeah, like he was dropping names and everything. Like, I don't think he was capping. That's crazy though. That's crazy. I don't know, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. I'm sure everybody will be like, yeah, he capping. But man, what if he telling the truth? I don't even think he was capping.
Alien bodies that were slumped over on control consoles. They were about 4.5, maybe 5 feet tall, maybe slightly less than that. They had gray bodies, Richard, almost like they were scorched from decompression. That's something that Scott told me. They had one-piece, tight-fitting blue flight suits. And they were in front of these control consoles that looked like a keyboard, but not quite. So we're not really talking about a laptop here. And then he also said that there was alien iconology written on the inside wall of the upper dome.
I'm looking at the images here. We're showing this for the listeners.
Now, are these images just kind of random images that you've created or someone created for?
No, these are done under the strict guidance of Scott Ramsey by Tom Bogan. I spent about 2 months going back and forth with Scott, and we vetted out the details, and that was forwarded to Tom, and he's the one who came up with these.
So are but again, I guess I would ask, are these, is there any reason to think that these are accurate in one way or another, or?
I think there's very good reason to believe that these are relatively accurate, because we've got the swivel chairs,
right.
We've got the alien iconology, we've got the slumped over, and what
right.
also Scott mentioned too is on level 2, which is the rim of the craft itself, there was what looked like compartmented sections that were divided off, and there was another 14 dead bodies found in that section for a grand total of 16 dead corpses.
Damn.
Yes, that's always been the main number you hear in connection with the Aztec story, and this was what,
yes.
I know. One last thing about the letters, if I may just ask you.
Okay.
Because I know you want to keep moving, but it looks like these letters are there's a shadow behind them on the wall, and so they're somehow suspended in the air. It looks like. You know what I'm saying? So there's a shadow that's thrown behind the letters onto the wall.
Somehow they were projected or written within the skin itself, or were either projected. That's the impression I got from Scott. But definitely there was some type of alien iconology written language on the inside wall.
Very interesting. Okay.
So if we go to the next scene, Richard, you'll see a top view looking down of the bodies being laid out on the desert floor.
Man. Oh my God. All these stories coming out now. Everybody releasing their stories now, telling their stories and shit. It's gonna be crazy. We got filter out what's real, filter out the fake ones, filter out the real ones. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, it's always tricky when they talking about them aliens and everything. We just don't know. You don't know until you see it with your own eyes. You feel me? Shit crazy, y'all. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. Salute to everybody in the building.
Is out here talking about how we're going to rebuild LA to 2.0 when the fires are still raging. I want you to watch this clip, and then I'm going to tell you about how there have been plans to build LA 2.0 since 2020.
Opportunity, I think, to rebuild at the same time. And that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. We already have a team looking at reimagining LA 2.0. And we're making sure everyone's included, not just the folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
You just said you're organizing a Marshall Plan for the rebuilding of California. What is that Marshall Plan?
Tell us
about this Marshall
We're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires. So
oh, really, Gavin? You're still putting together a plan? It looks like you've had one since 2020. Smart LA 2028. Sure reminds me about how Maui had smart city plans before their fires, too. In this 58-page plan for LA Smart City 2.0, they talk about city smart infrastructure, smart city data, smart city digital services, smart city connectivity, smart city governance. But it doesn't matter how smart your city is if your leadership is dumb. You know what would have been smart? Making sure that the reservoirs were filled up. Making sure there was enough water so the fire hydrants didn't run out. Taking care of the homeless problem, since we know that 80% of fires started in the Los Angeles area are started by the homeless. And how about not cutting the firefighters fund by almost $18 million? Authorities are now saying that they believe these fires were all man-made. And when plans like these have been around for the last 5 years, and Gavin Newsome out here with his Hunger Games slick back hair, President Snow style politician grin, it makes you wonder what is really going on. As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
Hey, y'all, the internet is undefeated, y'all. They Saudi. They like, man, it's too many people. It's too many people with their eyes open, wide awoke, knowing what's going on, can see right through the BS. And they Saudi. They shit backfiring. Everybody know that was a play. Like, come on, man. This shit was deliberately done. We all know that. Like, this shit is crazy. They finna come right back, build up a whole new city. It's all a play.
Have you guys heard about the Hollywood Smart City? As you may know, Los Angeles is currently on fire and looking like an apocalypse. Like, literally the whole entire city is being burned down, which has some people remembering about the Los Angeles Smart City that was supposed to come. I guess back in like 2019, they signed like a bill to start building this by 2028. Essentially what they're going to do is rebuild the whole entire city to be these like futuristic utopia type housing, and the whole entire city is just going to be like extra futuristic. So you have to think, how are they going to get there? How can they just build it? They can't build it over everything that's already built. What are they going to tear it down, rebuild it? There's one very easy way. If everything just spontaneously burned down at the same time, they would obviously have to rebuild the city and the home. So some people are saying that that might be exactly what happened. It's a conspiracy theory, so I'm not confirming this. I'm not saying like this is what's going on, but I will say that if it looks like a duck and acts like a duck, then it might. So I don't know, this might be the Los Angeles we're seeing in the future, because I mean at this point the whole city is pretty much destroyed. Also, if you know, this is the year of Nuketown 2025. Like, if you guys played Black Ops 2 back in the day, they literally trained us for this year. So a lot of us gamers are already thinking something crazy is gonna happen this year. This is the first month into the year. And if you don't know, Nuketown is pretty much like a futuristic city that was rebuilt after the first city was nuked and burned down. Kind of sus if you ask me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Click that red plus to follow for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Okay, so I'm gonna butcher the name here, but this was...
Yeah, that's crazy. But everybody's speaking like all of LA is finna just burn down and everything. All of it haven't burned down yet. It's still standing. It's just little bits, pieces and parts here and there and everything. But shit, I hope it all don't burn down. I need to get a hold of all that right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all keep the algorithm jumping for me.
Filmed out of Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania. Sorry if I butchered that, I'm sure I did. But this was filmed tonight in Pennsylvania about, 2 hours ago or maybe an hour ago. You can clearly see, to me, this looks like one of the drones that supposedly quote unquote don't exist, or that they just don't talk about anymore. It looks like one to me. It could just be a UFO. It could have another explanation. You guys let me know in the comments. But I'm trying to keep you guys updated with the drones, showing that they're still out there, the orbs that are constantly lighting up our night sky every single night, and then obviously we got the classic UFOs that we keep seeing as well. I've been posting as much as I can. I try to get as detailed information as I can, and if you don't see a source, it's most likely that I got it from a repost, but I do try my best. So I'll put the information that I know in the description, but check this shit out, guys. It's crazy.
This is the world's first human drone. It weighs less than a motorcycle, can land on water, and you don't need a license to fly it. And it can be yours for just under $500,000. The people from Supercar Blondie...
It can be yours just for under $500,000. I like that half a ticket is something easy or something. They threw that $500,000 out there like that wasn't nothing.
Went to the company Lyft to test it out and see just how easy it is for someone to train for an hour and then be ready to fly. With a simple joystick and an iPad, you're ready to fly. Or let the drone do it for you.
I wouldn't mind having one of them. What y'all think about these little drone, vehicles. Do y'all like them? Would y'all try one of these? They about to be out. Don't be surprised when you see some people start flying around in these motherfuckers. They finna be out in the streets.
I saw Jamie Foxx's special. I didn't know what to think. 5 minutes in, I'm crying like a baby. Will make you watch his funeral. Survives his funeral. He ain't even dead. He was just up there. Let me be specific. Anything I say tonight is allegedly. I love Jamie Foxx, but his clone. His clone ain't shit. His clone kept on messing up. The clone showed up with a face full of freckles. We ain't never even seen Jamie Foxx with freckles. This clone is stupid as hell. The clone didn't even have a tattoo on.
Hey, y'all, I thought I was the only one that noticed that, man. I seen that, man. I'm like, man, Jamie Foxx got freckles. I ain't know that. And then I don't know what happened to Jamie Foxx tattoo. Like, I thought the tattoo on the back, everybody was like, that was real. And then I was like, man, it couldn't have been real. Then I was like, maybe it was for a movie or something. But, man, he ain't said nothing about the tattoo. The tattoo gone. Ain't nobody saying nothing about the tattoo in the back. Like, what happened to that tattoo, y'all? Am I tripping? Am I the only one that seen that tattoo? Am I tripping? That shit crazy.
On the back of his head. I still don't know what had happened was. That started the story with, and somebody gave me an aspirin, and 21 days later, wait a minute, what? This one I knew I was gonna fuck. This having butt naked basketball parties. And I love basketball. But I don't love basketball like that.
Truth about the Louis Vuitton logo. It may shock you. Check this out.
Hi, Louis Vuitton. How did you guys come up with this unique design for your bags? This design was actually created in 1886. It took years for us to come up with this. Nope, that's a lie. You guys stole this design from Africa. This design was stolen from a head design and garments in West Africa. This design was stolen from the Kuda tribe, which are from the Kingdom of Congo, in 1886. I was absolutely horrified when I found out that this was the case. I don't know about you guys, but I think they should be giving them some of the profits, or at least giving them credit for taking their unique design.
Y'all mean to tell me y'all stole that too? Oh my gosh. Have y'all ever made anything around this motherfucker? Y'all ain't made shit up. That's crazy, bro. That company has made billions upon billions and billions of dollars off of something that they stole, man. Whoa. Like, that's crazy. And now it makes
I'm not shocked. I am not shocked.
sense on why black people or melanated people go crazy over Louis Vuitton. It makes sense. Seeing this right here is basically embedded in most of our DNA. To like that logo. Or to feel like that logo is royalty. Why? Because it came from royalty. From African royalty. From melanated royalty. Whoa. That's kind of mind-blowing, bro. These people are some straight dirtbags, man. They be walking around, parading around with their chin and nose all up in the air, acting as if they're better than everybody else. Like, and they stole what they got. How can y'all walk around like that all snobby when you guys stole what you have?
I am not shocked. This country was built off of stolen shit. You feel me? what did shock me is when I looked into like a lot of this stuff that was invented, a lot of these inventions, a lot of these products, like that was invented. You would never believe who came up with the idea and invented it. They don't ever tell us that. They keep all that from us. It's crazy.
Wow, bro. That's wild, man. And yes, they need to compensate the entire lineage. They got enough money. They made enough money over the years for you guys to compensate the entire lineage that's attached to that logo and those patterns. Yeah. And they need to be getting a percentage from here on out. For sure. Whoa. This is one of the craziest findings that I didn't seen or heard about in a while. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like no artifact or nothing like that, but to me, it's a game changer when it comes to the fashion industry. It shows our dominance. I hate to say it and talk.
And it's something about these high fashion designer companies and everything. Like, I just can't get down with them. Like, I know it's a scam. Like, we know we being scammed, man. You go buy a bag or something, you spend $4,000-5,000 for a bag or shoes or outfit, 2,000, jeans 1,000 and everything. Like, man, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm staying away from it, y'all. And then the shit that they be having and they be selling the products be just like other brands that's cheaper than them. They be having the same manufacturer. So basically it's the same product. They just got a different name on it. They just put their tax on it. Y'all know the game. Don't be fooled. I wish I would.
Like that, guys. I'm sorry, but it does show the melanated people's dominance, man. Like, our logos and our designs are the best of the best. Give us credit where it's due. God damn. And I hate to get on here on the race stuff and the ethnicity stuff and all of that bullshit, but this right here, I could not gloss over. I could not just let this one pass, bro. Because I've been at fashion shows, I've seen certain things, and these people are snobby with something that belongs to us. Damn. But I'm done. How do y'all feel about this, man? Does this give you guys some clarity on why, like, black people are willing to riot and go crazy over the Louis Vuitton? Like, when I seen this, I was like, damn, that shit makes sense, homie. That's why these motherfuckers go stupid over it. It's a part of the fucking shit, man. But, yeah, like I said, does it give you some clarity?
The people be going crazy over this designer shit and everything. Like, these girls and everything, they go crazy over these bags, these designer bags and everything, these Birkins and everything. For real. It's crazy.
Or do you have more questions now that you know that the Louis Vuitton logo and color scheme and color design come from melanated folks, from African people? How do you feel about that, man? Let me know your thoughts, your feelings, all of that. Do you feel like Louis Vuitton need to give up some money, need to give a percentage, need to give credit where it's due? Huh? Do you think they need to come out and do that? Or should they just rebrand entirely? I don't know, man. Let me know.
Motherfuckers will go spend $500, $700 on a Louis Vuitton t-shirt, but won't go spend $25, $30 on a t-shirt from one of their friends, little sites or something, a little shirt they made or something, just to support them or something. Game out cold. It's crazy out here, y'all. I ain't fucking with them designers, them high fashion spots, man. They ain't doing nothing but just taking our money, y'all. Blow that money for nothing.
Drop it in the comments.
The more I look into this TikTok ban, the more shady shit I find. But there are two things about this shit that Mark Zuckerberg, two reasons why he doing this, and ain't nobody talking about these reasons. And I don't like it. First of all, if I break down those reasons that nobody talking about, let me say this, we not giving away shit. So quit y'all acting like it's over. It ain't. Keep deleting Meta, keep giving your stories. But did y'all know this? I saw a rumor that Shu was an intern, so I had to ask ChatGPT.
Frank, what up, fam?
Did the TikTok CEO used to be an intern for Mark Zuckerberg and Meta? I know they spelled Shu wrong, but look. Yes, Shu was intern at Facebook in 2009. A lot of people might have knew that, but guess what is something else that the rumor is? Not only was Shu an intern at Facebook, but he gave and showed Mark Zuckerberg the TikTok shit, and they shot him down. And then he went and created his own and whooping their ass with it. So Delete Meta could participate in all the boycotting you seeing on TikTok. It's like TikTok against the world right now. We got the government not wanting to have it because they don't want us to be able to communicate. And we got Zuckerberg bitch ass mad because he losing. Fuck Zuck, I'm out.
He calling Mark Zuckerberg. Oh my God, man. That shit is crazy, crazy. Too much going on, man. Too much. How everybody feeling, y'all? It's 2 weeks into the year. It feel like it's longer than that, but 2 weeks into the year, it's been crazy already. A lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? How everybody feeling out there? Is y'all feeling all right? Do y'all got this like sense of anxiety about yourself, thinking something finna happen, something big finna happen, or you just like, I ain't really tripping on none of this shit. I'm sleeping good. I'm sleeping like a baby. I ain't tripping on none of it. We go shift into where we finna shift into, get into what we finna get into, and hey man, it's gonna be that. You feel me? But salute to everybody, man. Content management, content moderators, the chat, everybody. I appreciate all y'all. Much love to everybody. Take this day by day with all this stuff going on. Protect your peace. Show love. Stay around some good energies. Stay vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, we go win, y'all. I swear. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I'll see y'all real soon. Peace.
Fam over.